Well, this man almost needs no introduction. It's Sebastian Pooley from Pooleys. Welcome back.
Thank you, John.
to AeroExpo.
Nice to see you again. Yeah, it's good to be back, isn't it? Yeah.
It's been a long time since the show's been on.
Yes.
How does it feel to be back at Sywell and back at AeroExpo?
So it's good to be back at AeroExpo for sure. What are we, 4 years now since the show was last put on. We've had COVID and blimey, that was a lot of fun, wasn't it? But it's good to also be back at Sywell. I think this airfield lends itself so well to aviation exhibitions. The grounds are absolutely superb, and we've been here before for AeroExpo, we've been here before for the LEA Rally, and yeah, I think it's one of the best airfields in the country, for exhibitions.
I know, having visited your factory,
yes, yeah,
near Cranfield, isn't it?
Yeah.
That you're a company that is continuing to grow and develop and innovate. What's the latest thing that Pooleys is into?
Yeah, absolutely. So innovating all the time. We can't sit still. And this year it's been all about helicopters. So not the biggest market in aviation, but one that we found a niche in. So we've been working on helicopter PPL training materials. So it complements what we already have in the existing fixed wing market. So yes, PPLH. We've been looking at the flying training aspects and also on the technical aspects. There's also been a couple of books that we brought on board. So we are now publishing Jeff Day's Helicopter Aerodynamics book. And sadly, a very well-known aviation author, helicopter author, Steve Sparrow, died a few years ago. And we've taken on the publishing of his book as well, which is excellent. So yes, there's a few developments in the helicopter side.
And a really big development, both for fixed wing and helicopters, is the new academy that you've just launched. Tell me about that, because that kind of caught me by the side. I didn't see that coming.
Well, it's been so far, 2.5 years in development. Right. And of course, we wish with COVID it had come out 3 years ago and we were ready for it. But yeah, 2.5 years in development. We've now launched it, and effectively we're taking all of our training material and we're putting it onto an online learning management system. So it's looking fantastic, and we're now pushing it out to the schools.
So how does it work? I think you enrol on the courses if you're part of a school that's participating in the academy. Is that right?
Absolutely right. So, we at the moment we're not doing it directly to individual schools. We want the schools to participate. The idea for us is that this is a platform not just for the students, but also for the instructors and the schools themselves. So it is a resource for all the participants. And that's why we're going directly to the schools. We get the schools on board, and then they will bring their students through to the academy.
And it's the whole PPL syllabus, is it, on the academy? All the theoretical knowledge learning? Is there kind of things like knowledge banks and things like that?
Yes. So you've got access to effectively the Air Pilot's Manual series that we've published since the 80s. We talk about over sort of 250,000 pilots have used these worldwide to learn to fly. We now put that material into the academy. So you've got all the PPLA ground training material. You've got the core subjects for PPLH. And we've talked about the helicopter subjects earlier, and all the helicopter material for flying training and for the technical subjects will go in shortly too.
Okay. And I think just coming back to the shop and the stock and everything else, headsets are the big thing at the moment.
Yes, absolutely.
We might have all had our headsets for 5 years and they're probably looking a bit rough around the edges. Yeah. A couple of big contenders on the headset front, right?
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. So, not so long ago, Lightspeed launched their Delta Zulu. Revolutionary sort of safety wearables was the idea behind that. It comes with a built-in carbon monoxide detector. Absolutely fantastic. It has a hearing acuity, and the idea is that you can effectively set up the headset for your own ears, for your own hearing, which I think is a fantastic advance. And then back in April, just before Friedrichshafen, Aero Friedrichshafen, which again was probably the last time I saw you, Bose launched their A30, and that's been a hugely successful new product on the market. And of course, it's been 12 years since Bose launched their A20, which again has been a huge seller. So yeah, there's a couple of very nice new headsets on the market.
Excellent. I almost went into a dance there as we were talking, because they were playing Blondie's Atomic on the PA, which was slightly distracting. I don't know if you heard that, but I was kind of jigging here as we were talking. But Sebastian, great to see you.
You
Thanks
too,
ever
John.
so much. And if you'd like to see more videos from the show, check out the website.